Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the processional.
Welcome all. I'm Dr. Lynn Winstead, lecturer in American Studies at the School of Interdisciplinary Studies. Before we begin the formal ceremony, let me remind you to silence your cell phones. And please be courteous to those around you by quietly attending to the speakers throughout the ceremony. During the presentation of graduates, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering. This is a wonderful day for everyone. Graduates, parents, family, and friends. Thank you for being here, and please enjoy the ceremony. It is my pleasure to introduce Interim Dean Dr. Tanya Wissinger.
Welcome, students, family, and friends. First of all, I want to thank you all for being here, and I would like to extend a well-deserved congratulations to our graduates and their families on this joyous occasion. This is a tremendous achievement. You have all faced unprecedented hurdles to arrive at this moment. Your determination during these past few years deserves recognition and praise. When you all started your academic journey here, you couldn't have imagined the disruptions and the monumental adjustments that you would have to make. And yet, you've arrived here today. You've succeeded while simultaneously navigating a pandemic and all the uncertainty it brought with it. Uncertainty about how you would interact with your classmates and professors in virtual environments, or how you would navigate internships and work while maintaining friendships, as well as your physical and mental health. You persevered, and your degree will remain a permanent reminder of what you're capable of accomplishing. For many of you, this day marks the end of your college studies and the beginning of your journey into the world. Some of you will move into professions that will have potential for making a major impact on people at critical times in their lives. It's important that you pursue these endeavors while maintaining empathy and courage. Be of service both personally and professionally to your friends, your coworkers, and those you teach or care for. Strive to improve yourselves and the lives of those around you. Even small interactions can make a huge impact. If you feel as though the years stretch out in front of you forever, they'll go by faster than you think. So please use each day to set in motion what you want to accomplish. Life is all about managing expectations, most of all your own. Don't be dissuaded by mistakes. There's no algorithm for human perfection. Be kind to yourselves and use your mistakes to learn about what does and doesn't work for you. Provide leadership, celebrate your hard work, and keep alive your joy of learning. Most of all, continue to contribute in meaningful ways in your community, whether in your career or wherever your career or life may take you. I look forward to watching you make a positive impact on the world, and I'm proud that you are now part of the UT Dallas legacy. Congratulations. I now have the privilege of introducing colleagues that are joining us today. I ask them to stand and remain standing, and I ask the audience to hold applause until the introductions are complete. Dr. Lynn Winstead, lecturer in American Studies. Dr. Kaz Naqvi, assistant professor of American Studies and program head for the Master of Interdisciplinary Studies. Dr. Kathleen Burns, program head and associate professor for healthcare studies. Dr. Barbara Ashmore, Director of Student Teaching and Field Experience in the Teacher Development Center. Dr. Aaron Smith, Professor of American Studies. Dr. Tori Krops, Lecturer in American Studies. Dr. Brenda Lee, Lecturer for Teacher Development Center. And Dr. Michelle McNeil, Assistant Professor for Teacher Development Center. Please be seated. Thank you. To introduce today's student speaker, I will hand this back to Dr. Winstead.
Thank you, Dr. Wissinger. It is my pleasure to introduce our first student speaker, Kayla Hulsebus. Kayla came to UTD in 2021 from Collin College and is graduating today with a Bachelor of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies. She has earned both magna cum laude honors and a teaching certificate. Kayla is in the running for the Texas Directors Field Experience Award for Student Teacher of the Year. After graduation, she will be educating the next generation of young minds as a middle school math teacher. Please welcome your classmate, Kayla Hulsebus.
Hello, faculty, friends, family, and graduating class of 2023. It's an honor to speak to you all and share this very special moment today. I feel so encouraged standing here, knowing I will forever be a part of the UTD family and community. Well, those were the fastest 4 years of my life. We all accomplished one of the major milestones of our lives, college graduation. I really learned a lot about myself these past 4 years of college. I finally learned how to properly take notes, how to take an online course, and how to write a 5-page paper the night before the due date. But most of what I learned was not academic, but personal. I learned how to make friendships in a brand new environment, how to navigate difficult times, and most importantly, I learned that the people and communities you surround yourself with are the ones that are going to push you to do things greater than you ever imagined. Who knew that in just 4 years you could learn so much? Before finding my home at UTD, I questioned even pursuing higher education. I went back and forth with several career paths before landing at community college. I finished a 1.5 years there and again questioned what I wanted to do. Then, in the fall of 2020, I had a professor who strongly encouraged me to keep going and to follow my educational path. He pushed me to apply to UTD, and within weeks, I was in the process of choosing my courses for my first semester here. I was so eager and excited that I refused to take my first semester at UTD online. I remember being one of the 3 people in person to Dr. Wissinger's Women in Management class. That was a great course, by the way. In the same way, I think we all have moments in life when we question if this is really what we want to do. We hit a speed bump too hard along the way and think that our vehicle of success is ruined. We get a 1.5 years in and a tough life event hits us, and suddenly we're questioning the path we're on. In these last 4 years, a lot of us have lost a lot. Maybe some of us here have lost a family member that they love dearly. Maybe others have lost their passion for what they are pursuing. And maybe others have just lost a lot of pencils. It happens. But in those tough times, we find what really matters most to us. What matters is that we find those people who are going to pull us up when times are hard and will remind us of the purpose of our path. With some encouragement from the people around us, we are able to conquer anything. The community you surround yourself with are the ones who will help you navigate those difficult times in life, like the people in the audience here with you today. For me, I have never felt more encouraged and challenged than I have at this university. Because of my professors, I have left every class feeling like I can do anything I put my mind to. Although our experiences might be different, I think we can all agree that there is at least one professor who really cared for you. The one professor who was just eager to get to know you, encourage you, and challenge you in the best ways possible. I walked into a lot of my classes eager to tell my professors about my week and update them on exciting life events, like emailing my professor that I accepted a job. I would also have to thank my family and friends for always being there to remind me of my why and my how. Without those reminders, I wouldn't have done a lot of those essays I always complained about. So to all of those who have pushed me in the right direction and encouraged me to keep at it, I say thank you. Now, scholars, look to your left and to your right. These are the people you got to do life with for the past several years, whether you knew it or not. There are so many different stories sitting next to you. We all worked hard to get to this day, and our hard work did not go to waste. A college degree is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunity for anyone who is fortunate enough to have one. There is a purpose for each of your paths, whether it be education, healthcare studies, American studies, or interdisciplinary studies. There is a reason you are sitting here right now, because you were made for such a time as this. You are here to make an impact in your workplace, your community, and in this world. So choose to believe that. Our graduation should serve as a launching point to wherever our futures are meant to take us. The people sitting in the crowd today are the ones who encouraged you to get here. You can just feel the joy and excitement in this room. So, class of 2023, I'll leave you with a quote from Michael Josephson. Take pride in how far you've come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Congratulations, class of 2023. It is now my pleasure to introduce my fellow graduate, Sarah Rocha. Our next speaker earned her Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration from UT Dallas in 2019. She graduates today with a Master of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies focused on internal audit and data analytics. Sarah is an active participant in the UT Dallas Institute of Internal Auditors Student Chapter, the North Texas Information Systems Audit and Control Association, and the Dallas Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. She received the Jindal School of Management Internal Audit Education Program Award and Scholarship and was awarded the IAEP certificate in 2022. Sarah currently works as an internal auditor in the oil and gas industry and plans to continue research and speaking in the field of internal audit and corporate governance. Please welcome your classmate, Sarah Rocha.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations, students. Y'all made it. All your hard work, dedication, loyalty, and commitment has finally paid off. But we couldn't have done it alone. If you look around, we're supported by those that supported us when we didn't want to believe in ourselves. And today, I'm walking away with my master's degree plan in internal audit and data analytics at 39 years old. I've been working as an internal auditor for over a year now, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm living proof that you should never give up on yourself, and you should never lose your drive that brought you here today. When I was 16 years old, I placed my daughter Lexi for adoption. After that happened, I thought no one was ever going to want me. I felt ostracized by my family. I felt like I had no space in the world. I just couldn't figure out where I belonged. And so at that time, I felt like, what's the point of even being here? So I overdosed on prescription pills. 2 years later, still a hot mess, and I was living in chaos, I ended up being arrested twice. And while I was locked up for my second time, I found out that I was pregnant with my son, Andre. But as I sat in my cell, I decided I had to do better for Andre. So now I was willing to do whatever it took. So I prayed to God and I asked him, Lord, if you please help me out of this mess that I've created for myself, I promise I'll never come back here again. And he did. 2 days later, I was bonded out, but I was met with more negativity and hardships. People would say to my face and behind my back, I was never going to be anything. I was never going to be a good mom. I just was nothing. So I went through it. I lived in a homeless shelter for over a year and a half before I obtained my first apartment at 19 years old. And after I got my apartment, I felt so empowered and I felt in control of my life. I was like, there's more that I want. There's more that I can do. And then I even got a better life where I met my soulmate. We ended up having a house. Everything was going great. But then it all fell apart. And it got to the point where I got really tired of struggling. I got tired of taking showers out of a bucket using a Dickies cup. I wanted more for my kids. I wanted more for my life. But I knew I had to do something about it. So in 2012, I decided to enroll in Collin College, and I obtained my Associate's in Science degree. And after I obtained that degree, man, I felt so smart and I felt so sexy. I was like, ooh, I want some more of this challenge. I like it. And so I was determined to continue on. So that's when I transferred over to UTD. And it was a struggle to balance being a mom, going to school, working full time, but with the flexibility of online classes and the support of such great professors, I was able to obtain my bachelor's degree in business administration in 2019. And that experience actually activated my drive and my grit to keep going and meet new challenges. And that's when I learned about UTD's internal audit student chapter. But instead of going down the common road of accounting, I decided to go down the road less traveled, the MAIS degree. And that's where it was built for me, because I was able to transform into this Becky with the good hair persona. And it was great because then I could actually hold my head up high. Because I'm going to be the first in my family to graduate with my master's degree. I'm the first in my family that went to London and traveled over there, presented my UTD dissertation paper at Oxford. And I've even co-authored papers that were presented at the School of London, Oxford, Cambridge, MIT, and Harvard. And looking back, I wouldn't change anything, because that was my journey that I had to endure to appreciate my family, my own determination, my self-belief, but importantly, my self-acceptance, that I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I know I am somebody's shot of tequila. So trust me when I say no matter what you go through in life, you're going to endure hardships because, I mean, to be honest with you, adulting sucks. And that's just the matter of it, you know, because you're not always going to be someone's cup of tea, and that's okay. Be someone's special shot of tequila, because that's what sometimes life calls for. But most importantly, always be true to yourself. Maintain your integrity. And while you close this chapter and you walk out those doors, always remember to stay humble, but always lead with kindness. And on that final note, it's only formally right to recognize God and His grace that brought me here today. And thank you, Daniel Miklo-Briner. Thank you, Miss Deborah Hall. Thank you, Dr. Kaz Nakdi, Dr. Joseph Moriello, Victoria McGrady, Richard Bowen, and Dr. Sean Caraher for your mentorship, your guidance on my academic journey. Because with your support, I couldn't have done this alone. And for those that I didn't mention, just know that you're in my heart, but I'll text y'all later. So again, congratulations 2023 graduates. We did it, whoop whoop.
That is a tough act to follow. Thank you, Sarah. I would like to offer special recognition to those students graduating with honors today. To earn major honors in their disciplines, students must meet criteria set by the faculty within their school. Latin honors are based on a 45-hour residency requirement and grade benchmarks set within each school. A minimum grade point average of 3.4 is required for all Latin honors. Students earning Latin honors are wearing medallions. Cum laude honors are awarded to students who exceed the grade point average for the top third of all graduates. Magna cum laude honors is awarded to students with grade point averages that exceed the top 15% of all graduates of the school. Summa cum laude is awarded to students with the top 5% of grade point averages within a school. And now I would like all honors recipients to stand as you are able and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. It is now my honor to certify the candidates for undergraduate degrees. Will all candidates who are to receive the bachelor's degree please rise if able and remain standing? Dean Wissinger, on behalf of the faculty, I certify to you that those candidates who have completed all their academic requirements are entitled to receive their respective degrees. Candidates, please be seated. So, rise. And now you may be seated. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Dr. Kaz Nakvi, Program Head and Professor for the Master of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies.
Thank you, Dr. Winstead. Today's commencement ceremony is the highlight of the academic calendar and the culmination of countless hours of hard work from these students. We gather to recognize and celebrate your dedication and the glorious achievement of earning your degrees. We know you have gained a great deal of knowledge, but more importantly, you have gained the ability to think critically about and apply that knowledge. We hope you will use the knowledge and skills you've gained here to pursue new directions, to continue to challenge yourselves, and to contribute in positive, meaningful ways in our communities. I would also like to recognize the tremendous contributions and sacrifices of the families of our students, including parents, grandparents, and even children, as well as friends that have helped make this day a reality. We know that the students succeed not only because of their own efforts, but also because of the acceptance, encouragement, and guidance they receive from those who love and care about them. To our graduates, I offer my warmest congratulations and best wishes for your dynamic and marvelous futures. Will all candidates who are to receive master's degrees please rise as able and remain standing to be recognized? Dean Wissinger, on behalf of the faculty, I certify that the candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their master's degrees. Candidates, please be seated. I turn the podium back to Dean Wissinger.
Thank you, Dr. Nakvi. Now, by virtue of the authority vested by law in the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto. As the Dean, it's my privilege to congratulate you and formally recognize the graduating class of 2023 for the School of Interdisciplinary Studies. I now invite all graduates to cross the stage. Audience, please listen carefully for your graduate's name as they cross the stage by degree, not in alphabetical order.
Now presenting your student speaker, Sarah Rocha.
Kayla Holsibus.
Graduates receiving a baccalaureate degree, please come forward as your name is called.
Corinne Suzanne Simone. Brittany Paige Turner. Riley Dawn Russell. Whitney Alexandra Boyer. Mackenzie Ariel Alpha. Richard Philip Jolly. Davis Scott Munson. Gwendolyn Michelle Shawless. Rosie Hedvig Del Rio. Hannah Lee James. Crystal Naomi Ngancha Ngaha. Micah Denton Ardila. Delana Nicole Meyer. Sapal Ali. Nashita Hossein Muntaha. Angela Mai Lin Huynh. Adele Al-Maktabi. Michaela Walker. Sandeep Singh Rana. Bobby J. Torres. Jacob Lee Smith. George Edu Cuba. Gabrielle Walker. Shaylee Jayesh Upadhyay. Sarah Zaharali Duka. Samir Abdullah Abu Bakr. Sarah Omar Assad. Danielle Duarte. Abigail Renee Hurd Darius. Nawal Ahmed. Rafia Maheen Aziz. Ikra Rihan Shah. Jotika Anaretti. Grace Marion Chang. Jaromir Tate Canyon Celestial. Temadire Zainab Adelabu. Sabahat Batul Ahmed. Sailor Nicole Cluck. Pamela Oluchukwu Ibokwe. Emily Nicole Edwards.
Razmia Hiba Ghazi.
John Andrew Fox. Syed Ferris Ali. Rhea Rusk Jacob. Alexis Miriam George. Sonika Mahesh Halapeti. Titilaya Omo Ibukun Ola Efunaga.
Adam Joseph Farrow.
Kevin Chimaobi Azekwe. Clayton Dean Gable. Iman Ibrahim. Stella Huang. Daniela Gonzalez. Jackson Lee. Alexis Nee Win. Amna Hanif Kanani. Isabel Aurelia Mowers. Mohammed Basil Khan. Dara H. Navadia. Joshua Michael LaRiviere. Lauren Tek Kyung Kim. Mark Gabriel Laracus. Vivian Nolay. Nairjis Matinpour. Simran Imtiaz Maradia. Parsa Mabudian. Afrida Rahman. Janvi Bhargav Pathan. Lily Hu Nguyen. Mary Julianne Ragasaho. Carla Montserrat Ramirez. Asti Balaraman. Niti Mahesh Parikh. Antika Rawukar. Alina Mansoob Rizvi. Jessica Mee Wynn. Tierra Lachey Poole. Bauvi Vu Tran. Isabel Troop Wynn. Shreya Murthy. Saloni Saldi. Milan Raj Pillai. Sahil Vipul Patel. Sahil Sohail Panjwani. Mawish Sierra Quadri. Yi Jin Park. Zara Badar Rizvi. Austini Bunarat Soor. Saida Fatima Rizvi. Antoinette Isabella Serrato. Thanvi Ravi Shankara. Fung H. Trin. Yasmin Salem. Saja Samir Saleh. Mishal Vakar Sayed. Neil Pawan Sharma. Stephen Johnson Thomas. Iman Fawad Tufail. Madison Donna York. Caitlin Tu. Kendall Olivia Westrope. Tala Zamam.
Allah.
Hannah Naomi Wietrick. Usra Uzair. Yao Xiao. Zuha Yusuf. Ria Tripathi.
Graduates receiving a master's degree, please come forward as your name is called. Kisala Chan. This concludes the presentation of degrees.
Congratulations, everyone. Okay, I would like to thank the university staff, particularly Kristen Walker, who planned and executed the commencement ceremony today, and express my appreciation to faculty and administrators who gave their time today to participate. And now, Comets, we have a final assignment for you. Would you please rise as able? All right. Move your tassels from the right side to the left side. For those of you with class rings, I invite you to turn them so that they face away from you, to point outward toward your future, symbolically pointing to your place in the larger world as a UTD alumni. Let me be the first to offer you my warmest congratulations to you and my very best wishes for a prosperous and joyful future. In addition to earning the degrees conferred upon you today, you have earned the right to be associated with a very special group of people. You can now call yourself alumni of the University of Texas at Dallas. I know for a fact that we have some alumni with us today, and I would like to ask that all UTD graduates in the lecture hall to join our new alumni and stand to be recognized. All right, you may be seated. This day marks a wonderful milestone, not only in your lives, but also in the lives of the university. I wish you all the best as you go into your new lives as graduates of the University of Texas at Dallas. Enjoy your day of celebration and your family and friends, and return to us soon. And I now ask all to please rise as able and join us for the singing of the UT Dallas alma mater, led by our very own academic advisor, Sydney Hygar Wataki. Yay.
UT Dallas, orange and green, founder's visionary dream, to inflame the scholar's heart, lighting pathways through the dark, reaching out from earth to space, serving all the human race, joined as one in unity, alma mater UTD.
Another hard act to follow. Thank you, Sydney. That was beautiful. Graduates, please remain standing. Will the audience please be seated? Just a few parting instructions. I want to take this moment to invite everyone to join us for our reception and Grads on the Green event in the Davidson Gundy Alumni Center. We can visit with the faculty, staff, graduates, friends, and family. And be sure to stop by our Grads on the Green table to pick up your graduation gift. In a moment, the administration and faculty will recess off stage, after which our graduates will recess via the ramp on the side of the lecture hall. Graduates, please pay attention to the staff from the School of Interdisciplinary Studies as they ask you to recess one row at a time. Once the graduates have left, friends and family may also then exit. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations.